Let's go. Have 5 packets of seeds. Very limited hold now. I have a lot of crew members which going to eat on my supplies. Okay, let's search for this well. So our best bet to search this area and try to get closer to the center. And have a full hull. It can be just insta-death. Something marked on my map. Oh, because it's nothing. I thought it was a signal box. Consumption of fuel and supplies right now is about even. Yeah, I guess this is that's the well. Must be. There's nothing else. Yeah. Okay. I just had to be a tiny bit closer for interaction. Approaching Old Tom's Well. Below, beneath the scudding clouds, a speckle of structures cling to a shelf of ice. The well winds drag at your engine like frantic clutch of drowning men. The well gapes, descend. The wind howls. You'll need a steady hand at the helm. You'll land but risk damaging your hull. A descent down through the cheating mists, through the whipped particulates that thunder your hull, through the shrieking winds which fall abruptly still. A ledge of black ice has accreted over the centuries. Rated. Grew together, grow by accumulation or coalescence. Okay, thanks, this is very helpful. Here we have ice too. A ledge of black ice has accreted over centuries at the well's edge, with the raised lip that affords a sliver of shelter. Is this how sliver spelled? A handful of beehive huts bees again huddle around a crude church. They are built from roughly chopped blocks of the same black ice that forms the shelf around the well. What is this? Escort the incautious driver to the well. The fungal sentence colonizing their mind has led them here, but why? The driver driven. The incautious driver strides to the very lip of the well and leans precariously out to stare into the depths. The well winds pluck them at them. You grab a handful of their coat, just in case. Can you see them, citizen? Glimmering in the dark? The bones of the sun? The driver looks back at you, their eyes suddenly as green as old emeralds. The bones of the sun. A messenger came, inscribed with signs of peace, but it bore a wild seed. Murder beneath the arcs of heaven. Okay. The driver's balance shifts. They lurch, and you pull them back into the gritty ice. When they look up, their eyes have returned to their customary blue. Thank you. My head is feeling very crowded, but the impulse has changed now. I need to return to my nature reserve. Its home is there, or its parents, its master. Not sure. I don't speak fungus. And what can we do here? The beehive hovels, the kirk, a simple leaning tower, and the nave constructed from black unmortared ice bricks. A voice can be heard within. They serve as temporary homes to those who have come to make a wish at the well. Oh. A wishing well here. I guess we could check both. Across the ice. The ice crunches underfoot, caking your boots with the pitchy crust. There is no door on the church. Inside, pews are carved from the ice. A ragged handful of supplicants sits on them, beaten by the bone-bleak cold. On the altar, a single precious candle burns. A lank minister reads from a dog-eared scrap of paper. What's dog-eared? They've been doing that a lot. of an object made from paper, having the corners worn or battered with use. Okay. Is there a better word for it? Really? There's no synonyms? Yes, battered, used up, worn. From a dog-eared scrap of paper. I am gone like the shadow when it declineth. I am tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh faileth of fatness. What? Speak to the lank minister. Her cheekbones are as sharp as flint axe heads. Her skin is poked by the cold. Her gaze is judgmental. What is that? You must be consecrated by the priest. You are not currently subject to a well rite. Enact the right of wrongs. You may only be subject to one well rite at a time. This one increases your iron at the cost of your hearts and mirrors. Speak to the lank minister. Once her dress was elaborate and fair, now the hems are frayed. Much of the lace was stiffened with frost and snapped off. Her hair is tied in a greasy bun. Well, denomination? What branch of the church does she represent? The compass. The ignorant call us the cursing church, but we are the compassed who dwell on the brinks. We are the lambs who were torn by the wolf. We are the undone. And the angel of the pit hears us, where it would not hear others. Ask about their holy text. What is that pitiful scrap of paper? It looks like a bill or a promissory note that has passed through too many hands and should have been cashed long ago. The cursing psalm. Her congregation raise their hands. Each has their own leaf of paper. A single page torn from the Bible. The only page that matters, the Judas Psalm. It contains the only lesson that we need to hear, the promise that those who wronged us can be made to suffer. Confession, ask about the rites. A blessing would not go amiss, probably. Undeserving. They are not for the unconfirmed. If you want to partake of our rites, you must join our congregation. And if you want to join our congregation, you must convince me you are one of us. A confession. Only then would you be permitted to take part in the right of wrongs. Is it going to cost me something? Am I going to lose stories? They will only accept if you believe you've been grievously wronged. We are not concerned with crimes you may have committed or temptations you wrestle with. The minister matters. This is a confession of weakness. You are here because you were wronged, because you bear grievances you cannot forgive, and here to ask for all God's vengeance on someone. So, tell me, who is to blame? Tale of injustice? Oh, I need inspiration, okay. Perhaps your grievances are invented. Perhaps they are complex and you need to be translated into more compelling terms to meet the minister's flintish standards. Well, I mean... is this the only right I can do? Just increase irons and decrease hearts and mirrors? Explore the beehive hovels. Barnacles clinging to the edge. The sky churns as you make your way to the pitiful domes. Most are empty, awaiting a well-wisher, but the third one is not. It contains a corpse, stiff as an icicle. Some supplicant who died before their wish was granted. You move on. The field dwelling you find in the filth dwelling you find a sallow petitioner, her eyes feverish. I saw gold in the well, she croaks, unprompted, glistening in the depths. Well, I'm out of here. Crewman's observation. What is that? Oh, I guess it's another passenger that is a criminal. Fine with that. I want to see here we go. Old Tom's well. That's all I needed. In and out. Ooh. Borrower's breath. I'm out of here. Sheesh. A winding path. You take the helm. It is a risky course. Sudden runs loom out of the fog, requiring frantic changes of course. Your hull grinds, deafening against ancient stone as you squeeze past. Twice you find the way too clogged with obstacles to traverse safely. You must turn back in search of other routes, but by the time you find your way to clear skies, your supplies are depleted and morale is low. Pesky gods. Oh, I could steal egg again. I have a full hull. Why not? That stupid bat stuck inside those rocks before. I just need to place myself like this, and I'm just going to just run really fast. Let's go. Whoop. This time it's spawned outside. Should I kill it? Nah, we don't have much supplies. We need to go. Yeah, let's go to nature reserve. costs like 300 to sell. Still following. Hey bees, long time no see. Look what I got. You also can deliver experiments, which is I never done, like the full one. Turning research, please. Can I hand everything? Once you have handled something in, you cannot back out till you have handled in anything else you have of researchers' current requests. Okay. You are thanked for your efforts and asked to wait while the company sorts out your rewards. Soon, the phlegmatic researcher summons you to collect your reward. He hardly waves his cane in greeting when you enter. Awful stuff. He frowns. No redeeming virtues. 300. Nice. Later the phlegmatic researcher calls upon you. He hands you the envelope of sovereigns. Piteous creatures, choristers, he says, fidgeting in his chair. But I cannot accept what is only by chance. Their wings are so exquisitely articulated that they generate song. Homestead. And I write that. Return in 15 days to see the results of researchers' work. Cool. Very easy money. just reduce terror, we really need that. What if I ask about the bird? Will it prompt the quest or something? Harder than diamond beak? A bird that can grind a mountain down to dust? The scientists waste no time on manners. Surely its beak would wear down faster, unless it is some kind of magic beak made of something harder than diamond. Is it a magic beak, Captain? A magic harder than diamond beak? It quickly becomes clear why the romantic ornithologist works alone. Oh. Follow the incautious driver to the reserve. The verdancy in their head drives them deep into the wilderness. Reunion. Deep in the wilderness stands a mighty tree, shriveled and dry. A fungal growth twists around it. Its blooms flecked with the purple and black. The incautious driver approaches it, lying down in supplication. The verdant pulses, its buds splitting open and erupting in a spore fall that soon coats the driver in shimmering emerald dust. For several minutes silence. When the driver emerges, their face is crestfallen. It wasn't enough. I was brought it was only half the story. It needs more. You escort them back to the train. They should be more coherent after a good meal and a few hours sleep. Yeah, what do he need? Needs time to process what just happened. Is he now? Ask the driver some pointed questions. Your locomotive has suffered significant damage. Has your driver been even more incautious than usual of late? So I can open some kind of conversation option when my hull is under 13. Or 13. Final test. The driver picks irritably at their ear. I was meant to be off this train by now. Just go into the well and everything would be fine. Instead, it's unsatisfied, citizen. It needs an answer to something that I can't give it. There is a piece of itself missing somewhere in Albion. Another of its spores sent out many years ago to find the truth. I can feel it out there somewhere, refusing to return. It enjoys its freedom too much. Perhaps if we look to the major ports, they must have left the trace. We have to find it, Captain. Search for evidence of the verdant fragment in London, Perdurance, Wardbury, Juxtamare, Barbazon, and the floating Parliament. Sounds like Albion places. Yeah. Maybe all of them. All ports of Albion. What about devil? Still needs honey and tea. Even more money. Alright. Alright. So those guys sell tea. I could go to Titania, drop seeds, go back here, buy some tea, and go back to Winchester. Gods are trying to help me. I can't choose between fatalistic signaler and devil. I like them both. I wish I could appoint them both. Okay, bees, come down. I don't have enough hold to steal your honey, just chill. Forester bee carcasses strike the hull, the fatalistic signalman size. Up! Titania. Oh god, fucking damn it. I like when we fail, it's actually better for me. Sale of nectar. We might not have enough for tea actually. Nice. level 7. I think that was my highest one. Ooh, card. Fucking White Walker. +1 Tale of Terror. Narrow Escape. That one I got for having very low hull after a battle and escaping with it. This one I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of high terror. You're plagued by the past, by some guilt or sin or old ordeal that will not let you rest. It's just Vision of Heavens and Tale of Terror. That's not that great. But other options here, maybe Wales. Yeah, I should go for Wales. Not Wales, Wales. Yeah, nothing to do here. And we're going to grab one nectar on the way. Not going to go back for the tea, unfortunately, even though I kinda need it for some characters and just overall for trading. Where's this debris? Jesus. The windows of the crew quarters are occluded with frost, but was that movement you saw? Supplies. A food stash. They retrieve a survivor who is too weak to work, yeah. Fuck, my hold is full now. Jesus. I mean, we could just ditch then. Still got me. The beach. You're too slow. Oh, we might just repair us to full. Ooh, what the hell is that? Is that the new ship of Taketais? What a chubby feller! That's hilarious. Taketi Liberator. It's like a big bug. Like a bumblebee. How much exertion from the butt. Well, he still looks very dumb as an AI of a driver. I wanted to see them in combat though. Really much easier to hit such target. Like me. Wow, I have bad dreams. Wow. That discontent. Seen a corpse. I never gave them supplies for it. Let's try that. Okay, so giving them supplies drops terror. Oh, yeah, I actually gave them supplies at some point. Not giving them supplies, it's just dropping supplies out in the air as a stupid tradition. Which actually might be the good choice. Thank you for the money. How's the power? They have 73, stovepipes have 44. Oh, have a continuation of this filmmaker quest. Madame Lumiere has wasted no time in organizing her premiere. To express her gratitude, she has given you tickets. Madame Lumiere has reopened a theatre beneath the arcs of the Bishop Bridge. Prominent Techitais sit with London sympathizers. They have formed a brief truce until united in their loathing of the cramped velvet seats. A light flares on the plaster walls. The film begins. The film is titled The Concupiscence of the Verdants. Concupiscence.
Concupiscence. Concupiscence.
Strong sexual desire, lust.
Concupiscence. Concupiscence.
That's a interesting synonym to use. Concupiscence of the Verdants. Flickering images on the painted lenses jerk across the wall. The camera luxuriates in the collapsing brown flesh of erupting fungus. The flight of sporing body, the sudden bursting of a violet fungal sac, the prolonged death spasms of a cameraman. There are gasps from the audience. Is she getting off from mushrooms? Is that what's happening? Take in the detail, admire the wider picture. Lemire has an exacting eye. Some of the shots are blemished, but what has been captured reveals much about the richest flora. This work is worth careful attention. Admire the wider picture. If you hold looking at the foreground, there is much to appreciate. The film strips have been painted to reveal the lush colors of the landscapes, the violent purple of the fungus. There's an awful beauty to the whole thing. So one is for more sciencey approach, the other for artsy, and the third one is just not do anything. How did I get specimen? I should stop looking at the results before I read. The final sequence of the rotting fungal husks collapsing onto the settlement is exquisite, and yet you are the only one who remains behind to congratulate Lumiere. I wish more were so discerning, she smiles. Still, this was only a start. Please meet me later. I guess she gave us specimen? Maybe? You attended to the premiere, God help you. Madame Lumiere would like another meeting. Oh, right now. Promised a meeting. She is currently occupying one of New Winchester's cafes. She's provided the table number. A life's work. She rings for 2 cups of nectar-infused tea. I carved the stuff, she says, a smile caressing her face like a well-used cushion. I'm too old to be lugging cameras about anymore. I want for the perfect shot. My own fault. I could have stayed in London, but I wanted to see the stars. Thanks for helping me home. This is where I'll stay now, I think. Thanks for helping me home? Is home a verb now? Huh? There's no home as verb. What's going on? It's not my native language. I wonder if it's as confusing to native speakers as to me. I mean, I'm understanding the sense of it, but still, sometimes it could be way worse. She coughs into a yellow-stained handkerchief. Time to fund films rather than make them, I think. The coughing worsens. Please excuse me. She leaves you with a hurried goodbye and the bill. What? Am I going to pay for it now? Madame Lumiere has retired from filming. Oh, no, never mind. Like, they did a joke here, but they actually didn't, like, subtracted the actual coin from you. Lazy. Lord Prosper, Souls again, Bronzewood for Avon. I like that. Yeah, but I kinda need to hurry up to the London, you know? So I could go to Trader's Wood, get wood there, though you need 5 consignments of bronze wood. That's a lot. And then when I'm finished, go to Port Prosper, bring some souls. And then hop to London. There's another option to actually mine bronzewood, but it's not very reliable. There is a place here, I remember I found like 3 pieces of wood. I'll have to pay for the drill and then swap it with hold or something. I never tried doing expedition for the wood. Could try that in Trader's Wood. 5,000 already. Or I might just go to London instead and then deal with this wood problem later. Yeah, I think that's fine. So to not waste much time and like terror. Let's go. Let's go to Circus first. Actually, oh wait, I could buy bronze wood at Circus, deliver it to Port Avon. I need to drop terror a little bit more, and from Avon to Port Prosper. In Avon I could buy one soul. Yeah, that's the plan. Can I reach year 2021 here? I wonder if world changes with time, as time progresses. There might be some events that are triggered by a year. Okay. Seems like there is not much new at Great Show, just one Sky story. So if I want to reduce terror more, I should just attend amusements. Okay, we brought back the twin. I wondered where we'd see each other again. The twin remarks to the other. The other replies, "How did you know I'd return? You always have before. I'm glad you're all right." They wander off, each catching the other up as to what has passed in their time apart. Okay. Flyers. I think one flyer was in Nature Reserve. Someone at the door. One sec. yeah, perfect. I will get this one. We need to go to Port Prosper. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, we need to collect Port Avon? I thought it was at Port Prosper where we fixed the costumes. Maybe it changes, or I just remember it wrong. Alright. I need 5 wood. That's 800 coin. Well, anyway, we're still going at Port Haven. I'll try to drop terror to 0 too. We're going to need it. It was really hard to earn any money in Albion. Oh, really? Well, one mouth less to feed. That's fine. Oh, I can't play cricket? Damn. A great game. Is there a more restful way to spend an afternoon? You think, yeah, watching game of cricket, what a entertainment. You sink into the glacial rhythm of overs and innings. You they enjoy the parabolic descent of the ball into fielder's waiting hands. You admire the gnomic pronouncements of the umpire. Okay. We could just steal ours, I mean souls, with enough luck. What about, let's change this so it gives us more veils. Still 70% chance, but what if I refresh? Yeah, 10%. I just got one. Usually it gave me two. But it's okay. Quietly does it. Your spades are muffled, your voices are low, fugitive hour pass. Hard labor is harder than eventually trap. Something glints within souls, trapped in lenses the size of soup plates and staring irritably in the light. Wow, that's quite a profit. Cricket season is nigh. Mr. Sharma of Port Avon will pay for 5 consignments of bronzewood to furnish the village team with bats, bales, stumps, shin pads, and protective cups to minimize damage to delicate areas. Port Avon lies, yeah. Delighted by your arrival, the villagers invite you to afternoon tea on the green. There is an alarming surfeit of scones, and you are pressed to take rather a lot of them away with you. Oh, and welcome. That's nice. Intriguing specimen. The contents of the allotments are like the gardener mistaking your cognitive reshuffle for hunger. I think before he gave me seeds or supplies. It was a bit different here. I don't think I can drop. Actually, no, I can drop terror a little bit in the inn, I think. Actually, I have one. Never mind then. Can I... Fuck, I can't exit. Oh, the terror already dropped when I pressed it. Well, I don't have any terror, so I could just trade. I don't know if a sky story is worth supplies, but yeah, I guess it does. You can sell it for 15 at Titania, and supplies cost 40 to buy, and I have 25 of stories. Stranger than fiction, your host is eager to hear of your adventures in the sky. Before you leave, they press a heavy bundle into your arms. I think also leaving reduces terror from this place. Oh, look at that money. Please be Big Chungus. Taketai. No. Ah! Fucking hell. Whoa. Oh, please die. I think my friend croaked. Oh, why did he die? Oh, never mind. Mine. Okay, secrets. Contraband. Let's go for secret. And failure, really? Fuck. Come on, friends. I have another one to bring down. Fuck you. Fucking hell, my mind just blew up. Where's my friend? What is he doing? Goddamn you. Fight for our freedom. Oh, he did nothing. But thanks for moral support, I guess. Ooh, 3 supplies. Oof. I don't want to just store my hold with something that it's not, that I can't sell, because it's going to be a little bit of a long journey. Stretched my hull a little bit. Which is not good. Nice. Alright, it's been around 3 hours and I'm a bit hungry. So we're going to continue going to London a bit later. Okay, Settler to Titania again. This I'm not going to even press. Port Prosper, Great Ball. Oh yeah, report. What if I do that? Never done that. You drink far more than is appropriate, willingly aided by, abetted by several friends among the servants. You dance reels and jigs, disrupting carefully choreographed waltzes. You compare the parsimonious chairman's voice to a dented recorder. You startle, you outrage, you cavort. The older generation are appalled, the younger delightfully scandalized. Your friends in the gallery are quite beside themselves. The stories of what you did with the bust of the consort circulate around the East End taverns for days. So it's for East Enders. For the delight of the poor. Not even sure what state of affairs it's in right now. Like, who has what score? East or west, like who's leading? Alright, so yeah, Actually, wait, let's exit here. Be right back in 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Until then.